a rage-filled warrior stands against the gods, but what if that rage could transform into redemption? Kratos, a character born from vengeance, takes a remarkable journey that leads him through the depths of two mythologies. In this exploration, we unravel the evolution of God of War narratives and the profound themes they present. Initially, Kratos' story is steeped in Greek mythology, where his rage fuels a relentless quest for vengeance against the Olympian gods. This journey begins with a tragic past, deeply intertwined with themes of betrayal and loss, shaping him into the embodiment of fury. His initial conflict with Ares, the god of war, sets the tone for his character, a man wronged, driven to madness and revenge. This encounter not only ignites his quest, but also reveals the complex relationship he has with the gods, serving as a mirror to his own nature. As we delve deeper into Kratos' battles against the Olympian gods, each encounter uniquely contributes to his character arc. From Zeus to Poseidon, these confrontations highlight his evolution from a vengeful warrior to a tragic anti-hero, burdened by the weight of his choices. The fall of Olympus marks a pivotal moment for Kratos, leading to his eventual departure from Greek mythology. With the destruction of the gods, he seeks solace and a new purpose in a world steeped in Norse mythology, setting the stage for a fresh narrative landscape. In the Norse realm, Kratos encounters creatures and deities that challenge his beliefs and perceptions. As he navigates this new world, he finds himself facing not only external foes, but also his own inner demons, reflecting a more nuanced narrative of growth and redemption. At the heart of the Norse narrative is Kratos' relationship with his son, Atreus. This bond introduces themes of fatherhood and legacy, contrasting his past as a destructive force with his desire to be a guiding figure, showcasing his character's evolution from a lone warrior to a responsible parent. As they journey together, Kratos imparts wisdom to Atreus, teaching him about restraint and compassion. This mentorship contrasts sharply with the violent lessons Kratos learned from the gods, highlighting how he strives to break the cycle of vengeance he once embodied. The introduction of Norse mythology brings a host of new characters, including gods like Thor and Odin, who challenge Kratos in unexpected ways. Their interactions reveal how the past continues to haunt him, providing fertile ground for storytelling and character development. Kratos' evolution is further emphasized by the choices he makes throughout the Norse saga. Each decision impacts his relationship with Atreus, demonstrating how his past has shaped his present and the legacy he wishes to leave behind. The climax of the Norse narrative not only tests Kratos' physical abilities, but also his emotional resilience. The struggles he faces are not just against powerful foes, but also within himself, combining action with deep character introspection and emotional stakes. Ultimately, Kratos' journey through both mythologies serves as a powerful commentary on the nature of violence and redemption. He learns that true strength lies not in conquest, but in understanding oneself and fostering connections with others, especially with Atreus. The narrative evolution of God of War showcases how video games can tell profound stories that resonate with audiences. Kratos' transformation from a vengeful god to a loving father is a testament to the power of narrative in the gaming world. As we look forward, the future of God of War promises to explore even deeper themes, possibly challenging Kratos in ways we cannot yet imagine. Each title not only builds on the last, but also expands the mythology and depth of this beloved franchise. In conclusion, Kratos' journey through the realms of both Greek and Norse mythology invites us to reflect on our own paths towards redemption and understanding. What do you think the future holds for Kratos, and how do you define strength in your own life? As we delve deeper into Kratos' transformation, we witness a profound change in his motivations. In the Greek era, vengeance fueled his actions. However, in the Norse realms, he's driven by the desire to protect and nurture his son, Atreus, highlighting a stark contrast. Atreus, introduced as a curious and brave boy, is not just a sidekick. He embodies the complexities of youth and the struggles of growing up under the shadow of a legendary father. His journey parallels Kratos, making their relationship a central theme of the narrative. The bond between Kratos and Atreus is tested as they encounter various Norse gods and mythical creatures. Each confrontation serves as a lesson, shaping Atreus's understanding of their heritage and the nature of gods, both good and bad. Throughout their journey, the themes of destiny and choice emerge prominently. The lore reveals that Atreus is destined for greatness, but Kratos' past looms over them, presenting a constant struggle between fate and free will. As they traverse the realms, the narrative introduces iconic figures like Odin and Thor. Each character enriches the story, showcasing the intricacies of Norse mythology and the challenge Kratos faces in ensuring Atreus does not repeat his violent history. The portrayal of gods in Norse mythology starkly contrasts with the Greek pantheon. Where the Greek gods were often petty and vengeful, the Norse deities, while flawed, exhibit complex personalities that challenge Kratos' perception of divinity. Atreus learns of his true heritage as Loki, a revelation that adds layers of complexity to his character. This knowledge not only affects his identity, but also impacts the dynamics between him and Kratos, setting the stage for conflict and growth. As Kratos grapples with his past, he is faced with the ghosts of his former life. The haunting memories serve as a reminder of the consequences of his previous actions, urging him to break the cycle of violence for Atreus' sake. The game's narrative structure cleverly intertwines action and storytelling. The seamless transition between combat and character dialogue allows players to experience the emotional weight of their journey without breaking immersion. The concept of legacy weaves through the story, prompting Kratos to question what kind of legacy he will leave for Atreus. This exploration pushes him to confront his past and strive for a better future, not just for himself, but for his son. The game masterfully uses environmental storytelling to deepen the lore. From ruined temples to ancient relics, each location tells a story, giving players a sense of history and connection to the world around them. As Kratos and Atreus face numerous trials, they encounter various creatures from Norse legends. These encounters not only serve as formidable foes, but also as lessons that challenge their beliefs and test their resolve. The underlying theme of fatherhood continues to evolve, reflecting Kratos' growth as a character. His protective instincts clash with Atreus' desire for independence, illustrating the delicate balance between guidance and freedom. The shifting dynamics of their relationship mirror the complexities of real-life familial bonds. Moments of tension and reconciliation highlight the universal nature of love and understanding between a parent and child. As the story progresses, the choices Kratos makes in battle directly impact Atreus' growth. This mechanic reinforces the theme that actions carry consequences, shaping not only their fate, but also their relationship. The influence of the Norse Pantheon on Kratos and Atreus also serves to create unique moral dilemmas. As they navigate through these challenges, they must redefine what it means to be a god and a hero in this new world. As they face Ragnarok, the stakes are higher than ever. The impending doom forces Kratos and Atreus to unite against a common threat, highlighting the importance of teamwork and trust in their journey. The narrative also explores themes of sacrifice. Characters are faced with difficult choices that challenge their loyalty and courage, ultimately shaping their destinies in unexpected ways. The character development throughout the series showcases a deep understanding of emotional storytelling. Each character, from allies to foes, contributes to the rich tapestry of Kratos' and Atreus' journey. As Kratos and Atreus confront their own identities, they also challenge the perceptions of what it means to be a warrior. Strength is redefined not just as physical power, but as emotional resilience and moral integrity. The duality of Kratos' character shines through as he oscillates between rage and restraint. His struggles highlight the ongoing battle within, making him a relatable and complex protagonist. The Norse landscape itself plays a crucial role in the storytelling. From icy mountains to serene valleys, the environments reflect the emotional states of our protagonists, enhancing the overall narrative experience. As the journey unfolds, the significance of mythology deepens. Each encounter with gods and creatures is intertwined with lessons from their lore, reminding Kratos and Atreus of the wisdom and folly of the divine. Kratos' transformation is not just personal, it reflects broader themes of change and growth. As he learns to embrace love and empathy, we see an evolution that resonates with audiences on a profound level. Atreus' journey as Loki brings forth the conflict of identity, balancing the weight of his lineage with his personal desires, he struggles to carve out his own existence, challenging the predestined path laid before him. The emotional climax of their story reveals the true depth of their bond. The sacrifices made and the hardships faced solidify their relationship, making it a testament to the power of love and redemption. In the end, the God of War series pushes boundaries, challenging players to reflect on their own lives. As Kratos and Atreus navigate the complexities of their world, we are invited to examine our own journeys of growth and redemption. The impact of the God of War narrative extends beyond gameplay. It raises questions about fatherhood, legacy, and the consequences of choices, resonating deeply with players from various backgrounds. As we continue to explore Kratos' journey, we can't help but wonder what the future holds. With rumors of new realms and challenges, the evolution of this iconic franchise feels far from over, leaving us eager for more. What are your thoughts on Kratos and Atreus' evolution? How do you see their journey influencing your own understanding of redemption? Share your insights in the comments below, and stay tuned for more explorations of video game lore. As Kratos and Atreus delve deeper into the realm of Norse mythology, they encounter a pantheon that is as rich as it is dangerous. Each interaction shapes their understanding of power, responsibility, and the consequences of their actions. The complexity of the Norse gods challenges their perceptions and pushes them to confront their pasts. Among the pantheon, Odin stands out as a figure shrouded in ambition and deceit. His quest for knowledge drives him to manipulate others, including Kratos and Atreus. This aspect of Odin serves as a foil to Kratos' own quest for redemption, highlighting the stark contrast between self-serving ambition and the pursuit of a better legacy. Freya, the Vanir goddess, emerges as a pivotal ally and mentor for Atreus. Her wisdom and nurturing spirit provide a stark contrast to the harsh lessons taught by Kratos. This dynamic not only enriches Atreus' character, but also emphasizes the theme of duality in parenting, the balance between strength and compassion. The relationship between Kratos and Atreus deepens as they face the consequences of their choices. Each battle against the Norse gods becomes a test of their bond, forcing them to rely on each other in ways they never expected. The trials not only forged their strength, but also challenged their trust and understanding of one another. As they explore the vast realms, they encounter mythical creatures that embody the essence of Norse mythology. From fearsome trolls to majestic dragons, each encounter serves to teach them valuable lessons about respect, courage, and the balance of nature. These mythical beings become metaphors for their own struggles and triumphs. In their journey, the duo uncovers the tragic tale of Baldur, the invulnerable god whose quest for freedom leads to devastating consequences. His story resonates with Kratos, as it mirrors his own past decisions and the burden of parental love. This connection deepens Kratos' character, revealing his vulnerabilities and fears as a father. The confrontation with Baldur becomes a clash of ideologies, freedom versus protection. Kratos, embodying the weight of his past mistakes, must grapple with the question of whether to save or sacrifice. This pivotal moment forces both father and son to confront the darker aspects of their own nature, shaping their futures in unforeseen ways. As Kratos and Atreus journey further, they learn of the prophecy surrounding their destinies. The concept of fate plays a significant role in Norse mythology, influencing their choices and the paths they must take. This looming prophecy adds a layer of tension, making them question whether they can forge their own destinies or are merely pawns in a greater game. Their encounters with other gods, such as Thor, serve to highlight the brutal nature of their world. Thor's relentless pursuit of vengeance contrasts sharply with Atreus's more compassionate approach. This duality sparks crucial conversations between Kratos and Atreus about the nature of violence and the paths they choose to walk. Atreus's growth is further emphasized as he begins to embrace his identity as Loki, the trickster god. This revelation brings a mix of excitement and dread as he grapples with the implications of his lineage. The internal conflict mirrors Kratos' own struggles, showcasing the generational weight of legacy and identity. As they navigate their dual identities, the father-son duo begins to understand the importance of communication. With each battle and challenge, they learn to express their fears, hopes, and regrets. This evolution in their relationship highlights the necessity of vulnerability in forming true connections, even amidst chaos. The climax of their journey reveals the true meaning of sacrifice. As they come face to face with the consequences of their actions, Kratos must make a choice between safeguarding Atreus and confronting the past he desperately wishes to escape. This moment encapsulates the essence of their journey, facing one's demons for the sake of loved ones. The themes of redemption and forgiveness weave through their narrative, illustrating that the path to healing is often steep and fraught with challenges. Kratos learns to forgive himself and seek forgiveness from those he has wronged. This journey not only shapes him, but also sets a vital example for Atreus as he navigates his own path. As they prepare for the final confrontation with their destinies, the bond between Kratos and Atreus crystallizes into a powerful force. Their shared experiences and growth culminate in a newfound understanding of what it means to be a family. They realize they are stronger together, facing the world and its challenges as one. This chapter of their journey serves as a reminder that redemption is not just about atoning for past mistakes, but also about forging a new path forward. It emphasizes the importance of legacy, not just in the stories of gods, but in the lives of those who choose to rise above their circumstances. As the adventure continues, the complexities of Kratos and Atreus' relationship will undoubtedly evolve further. They have laid the foundation for a legacy that intertwines their futures while respecting their pasts. The storytelling in God of War elevates not just the action, but the emotional depth, allowing players to connect with the characters on a profound level. In this expansive world, the repercussions of their actions ripple through the realms. Each choice they make impacts not only their journey, but also the fate of the Norse gods and the creatures that inhabit these lands. The narrative emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings, reinforcing the idea that every action carries weight. As Kratos continues to grapple with his legacy, he reflects on the cycles of violence that have plagued his life. The narrative challenges the notion of fate and free will, prompting deeper questions about whether true change is possible. This introspection adds a layer of philosophical depth to the story, inviting players to ponder their own choices. Atreus, too, must confront his evolving identity as he embraces his role as Loki. This duality leads to moments of conflict as he navigates the expectations placed upon him by both gods and mortals. The struggle between legacy and individuality becomes a central theme of his character arc, highlighting the importance of self-discovery. As the duo forges ahead, they encounter new allies and enemies, each presenting unique challenges that further test their relationship. These interactions provide opportunities for growth, forcing them to adapt and evolve. The ever-changing dynamics of their world keep the narrative fresh and engaging. The emergence of new realms introduces unseen dangers and hidden treasures. Each realm is rich with lore, allowing players to explore the vastness of Norse mythology. This expansive narrative invites a deeper understanding of the world around them and the legacies they are building within it. As Kratos and Atreus venture through these realms, they begin to unlock ancient secrets long buried by time. These revelations challenge their understanding of the gods and the fabric of reality itself. Each discovery serves as a reminder that the past is never truly gone and that it shapes the destinies they must confront. A confrontation with Hel, the goddess of the underworld, forces them to face their deepest fears and regrets. Hell embodies the consequences of their past actions, symbolizing both punishment and the possibility of redemption. This encounter becomes a pivotal moment reshaping their perceptions of mortality and legacy. The battles with Hell's minions test their strength and resolve, pushing them to rely on each other more than ever. This unity in the face of adversity becomes a hallmark of their journey, reinforcing the theme that true strength lies in connection and cooperation. As they navigate the complexities of life and death, Kratos begins to teach Atreus the importance of choices. Through their experiences, Atreus learns that not every decision is black and white. Some require sacrifice, while others may lead to unforeseen consequences. This moral complexity enriches their narrative. The journey also serves to highlight the importance of storytelling in shaping cultural identity. As Kratos and Atreus share tales of their encounters, they contribute to the larger narrative of their world, emphasizing that stories have the power to connect people across generations and cultures. As their journey progresses, the themes of love and loss become increasingly pronounced. Moments of vulnerability reveal the depth of their bond as they grapple with the sacrifices made along the way. This exploration of emotions adds a poignant layer to their story, resonating with players on a personal level. Their final challenges lead them to confront their greatest adversaries yet, forcing them to rely on every lesson learned throughout their journey. The culmination of their experiences shapes not only their skill, but also their attitudes towards life, family, and the legacy they wish to leave behind. The emotional climax arrives as their actions echo through the realms, leaving an indelible mark on Norse mythology. Their story intertwines with the fate of the gods, emphasizing that every choice can alter the course of history. This intertwining of narratives showcases the power of individual actions in a larger tapestry. As they stand on the brink of their destiny, the future remains uncertain yet filled with potential. The evolution of their bond, coupled with the consequences of their actions, sets the stage for new adventures. This open-ended conclusion invites speculation about where their journey will lead next. The unfolding chapters of their story promise to explore the complexities of family and the choices that define us. As Kratos and Atreus navigate the challenges ahead, their relationship will continue to evolve, reflecting the intricacies of life, love, and redemption. This journey through Norse mythology is a tale of resilience against fate. The narrative serves as a reminder that, while the gods may influence lives, it is ultimately our choices that shape our paths. Kratos and Atreus embody this theme, standing firm in their convictions amid the chaos of the world around them. As their legacy unfolds, Kratos and Atreus become symbols of hope for those who struggle against their own destinies. Their story encourages individuals to confront their fears, embrace their identities, and make choices that resonate with their true selves. This theme of empowerment strikes a chord with players and resonates on a universal level. The narrative also highlights the importance of community and collaboration. As they meet various characters along their journey, they learn that strength is often found in unity. This message reinforces the idea that teamwork and friendship can overcome even the most daunting challenges. In the midst of their trials, Kratos and Atreus discover the healing power of love and friendship. Their journey reveals that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a strength that can help heal old wounds. This revelation becomes a cornerstone of their character development, making their bond more profound. As they confront the gods, the underlying theme of justice versus revenge emerges. Kratos, once consumed by vengeance, begins to question his motives and the cycle of violence he perpetuates. This introspection leads him towards a more nuanced understanding of justice, teaching Atreus the significance of choosing compassion over retribution. The changing tides of their journey also introduce themes of growth and transformation. Atreus evolves from a boy unsure of his path into a young man who understands the weight of his heritage. This transformation is mirrored in Kratos, who learns to embrace his role not just as a warrior but as a father. The connection to nature becomes a central theme, reflecting the character's journey through the realms. The beauty and brutality of their environment serve as a backdrop for their internal struggles, reminding them that they are part of something much larger than themselves. This connection fosters a deeper appreciation for life and its cycles. In their ongoing quest, they encounter other figures inspired by Norse lore, each adding depth to the narrative. These characters, whether allies or foes, reflect the complexities of their world and the moral dilemmas that arise. Each interaction provides insight into the nature of humanity itself. As they approach the climax of their current chapter, the consequences of their journey become more pronounced. The choices made along the way echo throughout the realms, altering relationships and reshaping destinies. Kratos and Atreus must confront the outcomes of their actions and the legacy they are creating together. Through trials and tribulations, the evolving bond between Kratos and Atreus stands as a testament to the power of love and understanding. Their relationship serves as a source of strength, propelling them forward even in the face of adversity. This dynamic highlights the narrative's focus on emotional connections amid chaos. As they look towards the future, the legacy of their journey will undoubtedly resonate through time. The lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the battles fought will become part of the larger tapestry of Norse mythology. Each thread symbolizes the depth and complexity of their story, awaiting the next chapter to unfold. In the face of uncertainty, the characters must embrace the unknown, understanding that growth often comes from exploring new territories. Their willingness to face challenges head-on paves the way for new stories to emerge, reinforcing the idea that true adventure lies in the journey itself. With each step forward, their journey becomes a legacy of resilience and hope. The narrative intricately weaves together themes of redemption, familial bonds, and the embrace of one's identity. As they move forward, Kratos and Atreus remain symbols of the enduring human spirit amidst the trials of gods and monsters. As the tale of Kratos and Atreus unfolds, we are left to ponder the possibilities that lie ahead. Each chapter of their journey invites us to reflect on our own paths, choices, and connections. Stay tuned for more explorations into the lore of God of War and beyond, as we unravel the stories that define our gaming experiences. As Kratos and Atreus reach the climax of their journey, they confront not only formidable foes, but also the weight of their past actions. The tension builds as they face the monstrous Heimdall, whose fate is intricately tied to their unfolding story. In this moment, redemption and sacrifice collide, shaping their destinies forever. Heimdall, with his seemingly omniscient vision, represents a formidable challenge. Kratos' past haunts him, mirroring the struggle of a father desperate to protect his son while battling his own demons. The stakes have never been higher as the clash between fate and free will unfolds before them. As the battle rages, Atreus begins to understand the true weight of his lineage. The internal conflict between embracing his identity as Loki and supporting his father weighs heavily on him. This moment of realization is pivotal. It captures the essence of their journey together. The tension culminates in a fierce clash as Kratos faces Heimdall, a battle not just of strength but of ideologies. Kratos fights not only for survival, but for the future he envisions for Atreus. The emotional stakes are palpable, echoing their journey through grief and redemption. With every blow exchanged, Kratos reflects on his past mistakes and the path that brought him to this moment. The legacy of the Ghost of Sparta intertwines with that of a father seeking a different fate for his son. This duality underpins the emotional core of their struggle. As the battle unfolds, Atreus finds his own strength. He steps up to assist his father, showcasing the growth he has undergone. This partnership is crucial, symbolizing the transition from boyhood to maturity as they learn to lean on each other in the face of adversity. The confrontation reaches its zenith as Kratos faces a moment of clarity to break the cycle of violence that has defined his existence. This battle becomes not just about defeating Heimdall, but about redefining their legacy and the choices that shape their future. In a heart-stopping climax, Kratos makes a critical decision. With the life of Heimdall hanging in the balance, he chooses mercy over vengeance. This act of compassion signifies his transformation, highlighting the growth he has undergone through his journey with Atreus. This pivotal decision reverberates through the realms, altering the course of their story. Atreus witnesses this act and begins to understand that true strength lies in making the right choices. Their bond deepens as they navigate the complexities of what it means to be a hero. As Heimdall's fate unfolds, the consequences of their choices ripple through the Norse realms. This act sets off a chain reaction influencing the pantheon itself and the looming threat of Ragnarok. The balance of power shifts, highlighting the interconnectedness of their actions. With the dust settling, Kratos and Atreus stand united, having forged their identity through conflict and choice. Their journey isn't just about revenge, it's about understanding, growth, and the bonds that tie them together. They have learned that each step forward reshapes their destinies. As they move forward, they must confront the looming threat of Odin and the power struggles within the Norse gods. The narrative expands beyond their immediate battles, suggesting a larger conflict that will test the very fabric of their relationship and the world around them. Their journey through the Norse realms serves as a backdrop for exploring themes of destiny, fate, and the choices that define us. Kratos' transformation highlights the importance of growth, while Atreus' emerging identity as Loki brings new challenges and responsibilities to the forefront. In their future encounters, Kratos and Atreus will have to navigate the politics of the Norse gods, showcasing the complexity of their world. Each interaction will test their bond, forcing them to evolve in ways they never imagined. The choices they make will resonate through time. As we reflect on their journey, it's clear that the evolution of their narratives encapsulates the essence of storytelling in video games. The intertwining of personal sacrifice, growth, and the bonds of family resonates deeply, proving that even amidst chaos, redemption is possible. Kratos and Atreus' story is far from over. It beckons us to explore further into their lives and the challenges that await. As they journey through myth and legacy, we are left to ponder our own paths and the connections we forge along the way. Thank you for joining us on this epic exploration of God of War lore.